I forgot my coffee. Hang on. What's up, everybody? Sorry, it's a bit chaotic this morning. We're trying to get some paperwork done, and websites were not working, and like we finally got everything filled out. And then imagine living in a day and age we don't have a printer at our house, so Chris has to go get stuff printed. But dealing with websites and everything else this morning. It's really frustrating when you live in 2024 and you try to fill something out. What happened was Chris was filling out some forms on her phone. He had a website that was not optimized for mobile. Filled out all the forms, and then a pop-up happened where it was like, do you accept these terms and conditions? Half of the window was off screen and you couldn't move it. So she had no place to click the accept button. So then we had to refill everything online and on my rig, on my machine here at the desk, only to find that it had already had the paperwork had already been submitted online, and say they were pissed about there being duplicate paperwork. And it's like, this is ridiculous, man. 2024, who doesn't optimize their website for mobile, especially when it is a government related website? So that's frustrating. Anyway, good morning, everybody. But yeah, I haven't touched a printer. I don't think I've owned a printer since... I can't tell you when. It's been a long time. I know I have one in storage at my mother-in-law's place, so I know I bought one. I bought one when I was doing my original immigration paperwork for Mexico, when I went from being a temporary resident to a permanent resident, and I got my green card for Mexico. I did all that myself. I didn't hire a lawyer or anything like that, and so I ended up having to fill out, man, it was probably 200 pages of stuff over the course of multiple months of just filling out forms and submitting all the copies of your bank accounts and your this, that, and the other. But once it was all said and done, I haven't used the printer since then. So that was 2015 was the last time I've touched a printer. Everything I do these days, it's just, I mean, I probably only need to print. God damn it. The door was open and Leia just snuck in here. I have to keep an eye out for Leia because she'll jump on the desk and like go behind the computer and mess with the router and everything. Anyway, I only need to print things like maybe once every 2 or 3 years. But she's got to go to the bank and make a payment right now. Anyway, long story short, I was supposed to be live 45 minutes ago, and that didn't happen. Leia just snuck out of the bed, just so you know. You left the door open. Okay. I feel like I need a hat. My hair is full of static today. Hang on, guys. So if you haven't tuned into a stream for a couple of days, for anybody who might have missed, I did like a random midnight stream last night, and I just so that you're all aware, so that you're watching. I am now a proud owner of a penthouse suite in New Atlantis. And I also got my shield breaker ship, which you can see all the way down there. Look at that shit. All the way down where the pinpoint is. I got my shield breaker. What did I say? Ship breaker? Shield breaker. Anyway, Chris and I stayed up last night, and yes, Akazar, I also use print-on-demand services. There's no need. Which is why I haven't used a printer in 10 years. But the funny thing is like Chris right now is like, she's having to send. She's literally. So this goes back to the WhatsApp conversation we were having the other day. There's a print shop just down the street from where we live. Chris is literally sending the girl the documents via WhatsApp, and then the girl is going to then take them from WhatsApp and print them, and then Chris is going to walk down the street and pick them up. Here we go, kids. Oh my god, that's a long way to my vertigo. My vertigo. Oh shit, my vertigo. Oh. Oh. Can I get all the way down there? Oh, I fucking fractured my leg. That was my fault. That was my fault for running out of juice before I hit the ground. I got a little carried away, guys. Technically, I could still keep jumping, I would assume. Because there's my ship right down there. Look at it in all of its glory. Oh, this might have been a bad decision. I did save the game. Because there's nothing but water beneath me. Ah! I made it! Anyway, I'm a proud owner of a new ship as well as a penthouse. Look at that bad boy just waiting for me. Ugh! I may or may not have a ship owner right now. Look at that beauty. It's not my final upgrade. It's not my final form, but we're getting there. I need another 1,000 meters. Am I really overburdened right now? No, but it was counting for some reason. Yay for science. Yeah. The transition down was pretty good. Excuse me. Do I need to sell? I'm definitely selling the microgun because I'm done with that now that we killed all the terramorphs. That uses 40mm XPLs? What the hell even is this? Oh, I know something I need to do, guys, before we go any further. We're not leaving the planet yet. Hold up. I did just jump from the penthouse, cowbell. I could do it again, and I have a feeling that I could make it next time now that I know how that transition works. I absolutely love, from a visual standpoint, last night, because I finished the UC Vanguard storyline. This set of armor they give you, well, it's not set of armor, but a spacesuit. Like this set right here with the helmet and everything, and the whole set that they give you looks so freaking badass. It's not as good as the Mantis set though. But I need to go stash it because from a visual standpoint, it is a really cool looking pack, suit, and helmet. But I need to stash it here in my
When you have a few moments, there's something I'd like to discuss.
need more.
Oh,
Okay.
my day just got a whole lot brighter.
Aw, Sarah. I'll talk to you in a minute, honey. Let me put all my stuff up in the room first.
If you want to talk, make it quick. I think I'm late.
Alright. Alright. Pillow talk now or pillow talk later?
Sorry to pull you aside like this, but I wanted to take a moment to congratulate you.
Belnar says the UC
Taking
anti-Xeno
those
suits is
steps
one of
to
my favorites.
eradicate
Nice.
the Terramorph threat is
Cowbell says it's the
essential
exact
to
set
the
I'm
safety
using.
of every
Awesome.
living thing in the settled
I liked
systems.
there was a bunch of sets
You
available
should
for
be
sale
proud.
at the Rust Devils headquarters. I think the riot gear or the shock gear looked really, really cool. Also, it was really, really expensive, and I wasn't going to spend the money when I still needed to buy a ship. But now that I have bought my ship, I might go back and... I have no money right now, but when I earn it up again... Something had to be done. The creatures were dangerous.
Yes, exactly. I'm glad you treated the situation with the urgency it deserved. I only wish that the United Colonies chose to exterminate the Terramorphs with the experimental microbe instead of choosing this ridiculous Asili solution. Apparently, their decision was based on your recommendation. That was a risky choice you've made.
Dude, you don't even have a ring on your finger yet, and you're already nagging at me about my decisions. What's up with that, Sarah? I could literally tell her I expect you to support my decision.
Then you were mistaken.
Oh!
I'm sorry, but I believe that your logic is flawed. The Asili solution will take far too long. Years, perhaps even decades. By then, humankind could be in serious danger.
Well, let's agree to disagree and go to bed. I couldn't condone the release of an unproven microbe into our ecosystem.
Well, I'm disappointed that you didn't trust the science.
Oh, you're being little bitchy right now.
Unfortunately, locking away the Lazarus plant instead of eliminating it adds to the risk. Anything that accelerates the Terramorph life cycle should have been completely removed from the equation. Why take
All right,
the
that's it. We're
chance?
calling off the wedding. We're getting. I guess we're getting divorced now because she's all grumpy about me making my decisions. Even if we don't agree on this matter, I appreciate your honesty.
Of course. I wouldn't have it any other way. I appreciate the fact that you've taken the time to listen to my opinion on the matter.
Sure.
I'm sorry if I've hurt you in any way. I wouldn't want anything like this to come.
Then why did you bring it up? I feel like I'm arguing with a real life person right now. Why the fuck did you bring it up if you didn't want to argue about it? It's literally like I'm married in real life. Fuck you, Bethesda. Your marriage companions are way too accurate.
You thought that was crazy? Try it in 0G sometime.
Boom chicka wow wow. Alright. You awaken filled with a newfound sense of emotional security. Do I not have any food? There we go. Lentils. Alright, well since I officially got my ship and finished up the UC Vanguard questline last night, I think we can now move on to the UC SysDef questline if we want to. I do need to spend some points though at some point. At 75% or more of your maximum load capacity. See, I thought it was only overloaded capacity, so it's actually just when you're at 70% or more. Oh, you know what? Speaking of Sam, let's we're here. Let's talk to him, and because I think I can get him added to my crew if we go do the because I'm pretty sure he becomes a companion when we start this. We're about to find
And you
out.
must be the latest poor fool to get dragged into our dysfunctional little family.
And you must be Sam Coe, the Freestar Collective expert.
Whoa. I know a few dark sides of the Aquila Moons, but if you're looking for deep history lessons, well, I'm gonna fall asleep before you do.
Trust me. Don't encourage him. Kuriko, by the way. Hi.
Good to meet you, Cora.
Nice to meet anyone brave enough to fly the frontier.
Know a thing or two about spacecraft, do we?
Hey, don't spook our new friend. Frontier's a fine ship. Honest. Now, let's talk business. Sarah tell you about the expedition?
Only that it was Freestar Collective? No, I don't. Did you find one? Is this blue or black? Hang on, guys. I gotta sign some paperwork. Do you want me to sign multiple copies? Alright, if they need me to be there, I'll go. Well, if that's the case, yeah, you'll come back, get me if I have to go with you, and then I can go. Take the.
I guess we're having a good old-fashioned
Take the
staring contest.
Are you only doing the bank? Don't forget your bancomer. Para sacar. Okay. Bye. Alright, only that it was Freestar Collective space.
Sure enough. That's where we're heading. The three of us are heading to Aquila, first settled planet of the Freestar Collective, and, not coincidentally, the home of their capital, Aquila City. We'll land in the city's spaceports, but the frontier's our goal. It's rough country. Spawned a lot of stories. And I got a lead on a tale that makes me think one thing. Artifact.
Let's get to it. I do want to do this because I want him as a companion. And then I'll go do the US sys stuff, probably. Just so that I have everybody on my ship at that point.
Okay. We'll meet you on board your ship. Talk more when we get there. Once we land on Aquila, it's gonna be you and me. So if you want to do any freewheeling before then, Cora and I will just be riding passenger.
Alright, I do need to pick up some 7.7mm ammo, which we will do at... They can go to the distribution center, which I always forget where that's at, so we're just going to go here. Get in. Problem is the ammo is really expensive. I may not have enough. But I do get a big discount now that I'm elite citizen #1 or whatever it is. It's first citizen rank 1, first class citizen.
That our stocks are currently being maintained at 90%. Welcome to UC Distribute. Yes, of course.
Ammo 7.77, right? Oh, it's much cheaper now. Okay, yeah. We're gonna buy all of it.
Back to it then.
Any shotgun ammo? That is a 15 times 25 CLL shell. What does that take? $15 times 25.
Welcome to UC Distribution. Something I can do for you? Yes, of course.
This right here. Oh, she doesn't have a lot. God, ammo's expensive. I don't care. I don't care. I got the bank.
Come back if you need
I'm a
something
first
else.
class citizen. You ain't stopping me from buying stuff. Alright. This will be the go-to gun for a while. I need to make this automatic. I wonder if I can mod it yet. Probably not. I probably don't have enough gun mods to mod this. But I would love this to be automatic. Out of sheer curiosity, let's go back to the lodge really quick. Just so I can see if I can do this or if I need a gun mod. I'll probably need like gunsmithing or something. Everybody tuning in for the first time today, don't forget we are multi-streaming on YouTube and Twitch, so you can watch where you prefer, support where you want, bits, cheers, and subs over on Twitch. If you want to do on YouTube, it's super chats for one-off donations and memberships to join. Some other stuff. Gamer Mickey says, started watching YouTube Starfield content recently. It's nice to see someone saying positive things about the game. You're welcome. You know, I had critiques. I had quite a few critiques with the game first launched. I still have critiques. However, I'm having a lot of fun. Honestly, it's just all the things. I released a video today, earlier today, which talks about why I think this has become like my favorite Bethesda game. I go into a lot of stuff, so feel free to check that out, everybody. It's magazine. No, hang on, it's not magazine. It's gonna be receiver. I need receiver mods I need receiver mods 2. Fuck. Alright, so I doubt I've got enough to Can I use the research lab, Sarah? Thank you. Receiver mods 2. And yeah, that's what it is. Weapon engineering rank 3. So honestly, you know, someone was asking me, I think this morning, if I was going to do outpost building. I would say that I wouldn't mind it, but before I do that, I'm going to want to max out my weapon modification abilities and my suit modification abilities. Where is weapon? Is that gonna be science? Yep, weapon engineering. Let's do it right now. Craft 5 weapon mods. We can do this real quick. Let's transfer, let's take resources, let's take all resources. 5 mods. I need to do 5 cheap ass mods.
If you're overloaded, we should stop and prioritize what we're carrying.
So how does that work? Because it won't let me go back to it now, right? Oh, because I don't have any neon. Fuck. Alright, well that wasn't a good idea. I accidentally took my... Well, I guess the laser wasn't a big deal. I should have paid attention to that. Like, I need to pay attention because I want to go back to the other ones. Small battery. Standard battery. What am I using right now? I'm using a tactical. I probably don't want to mod this anymore. Let's mod this thing because I don't think I'm going to use it. That's 2. This is 3. This is 4. This is 5. Okay, that's 5 weapon mods. Now let's do weapon 2, rank 2. Now, I'm pretty sure I needed rank 3. But hang on, let me go back over here and double check this. I need to get to weapon engineering rank 3. Okay. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's go back and we'll do that. We need to do that 15 times, I think is what it said. Because we can just go back. I have plenty of resources, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. However, I don't think I have enough points to get me to the next rank at the moment. I do not. But as soon as I ding, I can get to rank 3 in weapon modding. Which means while we're sitting here, yeah, weapon ammo crafting would be really cool. I haven't had any issues getting ammo if you go do the outposts where the bandits are and like the space pirates and everybody. When you go down to a planet and like clear all those outposts, that's where I get all my ammo. And as long as I go do that, I never run out of ammo. However, if you don't do that, it's really easy to run out of ammo. And it's really expensive to buy from vendors. That one's gonna be a little trickier, it looks like. I don't know where I'm gonna find tantalum. Alright, at some point, I'm going to have to go resource harvesting too, because I don't have nearly enough of these things. Alright, well, I burned up a bunch of stuff. And I got some points and everything, which is nice. We got some fruit and stuff I can throw in here too. For later. Lettuce, onion, plum. I do want to take some sandwiches. For later. Alright. I think we are good now to boogie out of here. We were going to the ship, I think. It's this one, the empty nest. Excuse me, hang on. Need to actually track that. There we go. Orion is your favorite laser rifle, says Valinar. It's pretty good. What's up, Ron? Gamer Mikey says, I think Starfield would go up another level once the official mod kit drops. Yeah, I know a lot of people are waiting for the mod kits, for sure. Dude, I know, Ron. I got so bitchy about the Maelstroms not having ammo in the early stages of the game, because I literally was just carrying around a
If we're planning on staying
paperweight
a while, we could grab a room at the Stone Root Inn.
For like 10 levels because I wasn't doing any exploration. But once I started going, like, look at this now. I now have 1,200 rounds of ammo for the Maelstrom, and that's because once you start exploring all of the actual outposts and killing pirates and stuff, you do get plenty of ammo for it.
Alright, we're here. You ready? Because once we get started, I'm gonna be riding your tail till this is over.
Oh, promises, promises.
There's something you should know up front. I'm a Ko. As in Solomon Ko, first man on Aquila. That tale I mentioned before, the one I think is connected to an artifact, it's something of a family legend. After planetfall, Solomon spent years mapping Aquila. And he found a tiny little patch of nothing on his sensors. The kind of nothing an artifact produces. He called it the Empty Nest. Said it was a place even the wildlife of Aquila wouldn't go.
Alright, so we find the empty nest and then the artifact.
Solomon's maps are locked up tight in the local bank. We'll be heading there.
Alright, hang on, I gotta go. Coal time, drink some wine before meeting his father. Yeah. Yeah, I'll worry about that stuff later. I'm not too stressed about persuasion stuff. Yeah, I don't mind doing the cheese wheel though, Marku. I have no problem going in, and I don't like having to reassign food every time it runs out on the hotbar. I would prefer to just go into the aid window and do it from there. All right, let's roll, brother.
Train is about 2 hours out. You'll have it.
I want to sell this thing right here.
Tech free?
That's not a problem. And you're free.
Now remember, one of these guards has like an activity as soon as I wander up in here, I think.
Hold it. By order of Marshal Daniel Blake, I need to inform you we've got some trouble at Galbank.
Yeah, it was this one that
Folks
I'm
might be in
thinking of.
danger, so you may want to steer clear.
All right, people are in danger. I'll help.
I guess that'd be the Marshal's call. Frankly, it ain't going well. Looks to be a stalemate. Maybe a little outside help would do some good.
You know what helps also is a
Doubt
big
those
gun.
robbers are gonna let us leisurely peruse the Galbank vault. We better see if we can help move this situation along.
I agree, Sam.
You stay where I can see you, Marshal. Everyone stays in front of the building, you got me? If you make a move towards the building, a hostage dies.
You planning to tell me your demands at some point?
I'm sure everything will turn out just fine. Maybe we will.
Like who?
Not you, not one of your rangers, and not these city guards neither.
What the hell am I supposed to do with that? You need to stand back now.
Sounds like you could use some help.
I don't mean to be rude, but I don't know you. Now please, stand back.
Aquila City at its finest, I see. Never a dull moment.
Well, I'll be damned. Sam Coe. Been a long time. I won't hold my breath about you being here to take the badge again. Listen, Sam, just so you know, I don't blame you for how it went down. For the others, though, you might get a different reception.
Thanks. I appreciate you saying so.
See,
Well, I
people
figure
say
some
things
of that
like that, but
reception
they
is
don't
on.
have the arsenal that I have.
Still, I appreciate the sentiment. Mark.
Talking is easier than
Seems you
killing.
got a
I don't
situation.
know.
My
I'm a
friend
pretty
here
big
may be the
fan of
answer you're
just
looking
pew
for.
pew 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 pew.
All right, Sam.
I went
I'll
persuasion,
trust your
max
judgment
persuasion
on this
with
one.
my previous playthrough.
Some folks from the Shaw gang tried to rob the place, but they got spotted by a guard. They took everyone inside hostage, and now they're keeping a watch so we can't move against them. They're using the intercom to communicate.
Got any demands?
They won't talk to me. Say they don't trust the badge. They want a neutral negotiator. In other words, they didn't have a plan for this, so they're stalling while they come up with one.
All right, maybe I can talk some sense into them.
All right, I'm willing to allow that. But a few things first. Say what you have to, but whatever they ask for, there's no way in hell I'm giving it to them. Also, there are lives at stake, so don't get cavalier. Find out what they want, and then report back to me.
Copy that.
Take it slow and steady. Look for every opportunity to de-escalate. You got this.
Hey, you and the bird. I'm sending in
That's
a
right. I
negotiator,
got
so
this.
Don't shoot.
Hands where I can see him, and don't try nothing.
Hang on. I did want to go back into performance mode because we were playing last night, and I switched it over to visuals to get my view of the city. Let's let the lighting trickle back in. All right.
Security around here is a joke.
I should quick save.
You're the negotiator, huh? If you think you're just gonna walk walk up here and get us to surrender, you're dead wrong.
Fluffy Rampage says, just got the game, trying it out. Well, you are in for a ride. This is a big, so big. It's the biggest game ever. The best game you've ever seen. The biggest game. I don't think it's the best game you've ever seen. It is the biggest game. It's a big game, man. There's lots. Fluffy says, contemplating between soldier or persuasion. So my first character was a persuasive, like smuggler type character, and I had a lot of fun. I have been very much enjoying the soldier playthrough this time, though, which is just gun and run. Only works if you're willing to cooperate.
We'll cooperate when we get what we want. So tell me, stranger, how do I know you're gonna deal straight with us?
I give you my word. I just want to help.
I don't know you, so why should your word mean anything to me?
Talking to me is the only way you're getting out of here alive.
I ain't buying it.
I get it. You're not taking any chances, but it's me or nobody.
Yeah? Well, maybe that's just what you want us to think, so we'll give
Failing miserably. I'm not on anyone's side here.
I see what you mean.
I understand that you don't trust me, but right now I'm your only lifeline.
Well, I guess you have a point.
I'm sure you're ready for a change of scenery by now.
We've been in worse scrapes than this.
Fuck.
We can handle being stuck in a bank.
Alright.
Nothing you say is gonna change my mind, so let's just move on.
Alright. Tell me your demands.
We want to guarantee a safe passage to the spaceport and a ship. We'll drop the hostages off somewhere safe in the system. After that, we'll radio back where they are, and the Marshal and his crew can come and get them. But if anybody follows us when we break orbit, we start shooting people. Got it?
Could take a while to get you a ship.
Oh, hell, the Freestar Rangers have got ships. They can give us one of them. This whole damn job's gone wrong. It was supposed to be just a quick hit. Clean and simple, you know?
Clean and simple.
So let's all try to keep our heads, yeah? Because my guys, they're going crazy in here. I don't know how much longer we can last.
It's not too late to end this
What do you
peacefully.
mean?
If you let the hostages go, I'm sure the Marshal's going to show you some leniency.
Maybe you're right. Nobody gets hurt, we won't have to rot in jail for the rest of our lives.
It's between you and the Marshal. Leave innocent people out of it. How about if even one hostage is robbery charge becomes a murder charge? You don't want that to happen.
Damn it. I didn't think of it that way.
If you stand down now, the punishment could still be light.
None of us want to be murderers. Things just got out of control.
If you surrender now, a lot of things will be better.
Yeah, that would be a lot worse. If the hostages die,
Damn it.
It'll be the Marshal's fault for not taking us seriously. Nah, it's too late to back out now. We're seeing this through.
Alright.
You go tell the Marshal to get that ship ready so we can all walk away from this thing without anybody getting hurt.
Hey, Marshal.
The shock.
I heard every word. He's talking too loud. Sign of fatigue. All that fear and exhaustion are taking a toll. They're not thinking straight. That puts us in a very precarious position.
You know what needs to be done.
Yeah, you're right. You gave those boys a chance, but now they have to lie in the bed
Excuse
they
me.
made. Problem is, they're keeping me and the guards in sight at all times. If we try to move against them, they'll see us coming.
Let me handle it. I'll put these amateurs down before they know what hit them.
Done this kind of work before, huh? Good.
I've seen
I'll
Heat a
feel
few
lot
times.
better
I think
about
I got it
sending in a
covered.
professional.
That sounded kind of cold-blooded.
Now, I see two ways we can play this.
Sam's all like,
You could
let
ask
the poor
to see the
sti-
hostages.
let the poor bad
Once you're
guys
inside, you can make the
live.
move. If you're quick, I think you can take them out before they have a chance to respond. But you'll have to shoot to kill. There's also a back door. Most of their attention's focused out front here, so they may not be watching it as closely. This key should unlock it.
Copy that.
This is nothing we can't handle.
Seems we've got a little excitement on our hands.
Alright, don't get squeamish on me, Sam. Alright. See, I'm not stealthy at all. Did you really just shoot at him already?
Another one for the scoreboard back home.
Am I just hearing things, or...
Oh, sorry, Sam. Sorry, Sam. Sorry. I got a little carried away.
Huh?
Hey, who's there?
That's right, it's bad. Shit. Reload! Alright. We good? Yeah, we took him out. Piece of cake. However, before we leave... what kind of goodies we got in here? Oops! Hold on, I stole that. Am I gonna get in trouble for stealing that? How come that counted as, like... I better drop that. I didn't think it would count as stealing, but apparently, yeah. Alright.
Thank you so much.
See, this doesn't count as stealing. Why does some of it count as stealing and some of it doesn't? Makes no sense. Cowbell says I failed the negotiation both playthroughs, so I had to let my Urban Eagle de-escalate the situation. Nothing wrong with
the
that.
marshal by the balls.
Some people like it when they're by the ball.
The hostages, are they safe?
Everybody's safe. Hostages are fine. Shaw gang, not so much.
Is that so? Shame it had to come to that. But you got the job done and saved lives. Here, you've more than earned this.
Thank you very much.
You got us out of a tough spot, and you did it with courage that's not common. As a matter of fact, you might just be Freestar Ranger material.
I might be.
If you're interested, head on over to the Rock and ask for Emma Wilcox.
It was a fun quest
She
line.
handles the
I
new
did that on
recruits.
my first playthrough. Good times.
All right. Now that lives aren't on the line, let's get back in Galbank, see if we can get those maps.
Copy that.
When good things come your way, why ask? Questions.
Every breath here is a struggle.
It's only stealing if you get caught. Alien sandwich.
family has a few different deposit boxes secured in here, so let's look around. Here's a copy of the key.
Search for the maps. Okay.
Okay, now remember, Solomon was from an earlier generation, so it's not going to be on a slate. Big bundles of paper is what we're after.
Note for Sam. What's the note say? I know you and your friends are going to come plunder your heritage at some point. You want those maps, you know where to find me.
Oh, no. Jacob. Of course that old mule saw this coming.
Sounds like we need to... I'm walking into drama. This is the part where I walk into drama.
You gonna be like this the whole way?
Yes, I am going to be like this the whole way.
I was hoping to avoid the estate. Cora's gonna be so mad.
Who's Jacob?
We really gotta do this?
Well, we can't work together if you don't trust me.
I know, it's just... it's personal.
We're going to the state anyway. I'm going to find out.
You're not wrong. Alright, fine. He's my dad, okay? We're not exactly on friendly terms. He probably figured I'd come for the maps at some point. Got ahead of me. Family business just wasn't something I wanted to get into, you know?
Thanks for opening it up, buddy.
Yeah, well, sorry I'm such a pain about it. No forgiveness between me and my old man. It's, co-tradition. Alright, shall we?
I gotta pause for a second, guys. Because I was just hopping over to check. So the video I published this morning it's going viral and we're getting lots of comments on it. Someone says you have to have an incredibly low IQ to enjoy something as positively horrible as Starfield. Thanks for the paycheck, troll. Oh my goodness, Chris, you're all sweaty. Is it hot? Yeah, today's gonna be... ¿Todo bien? Ok, entonces después mi stream voy a checar si está registrado el pago o ahorita. Sí, déjame checar. Fue la consulta de vigencia, ¿verdad? Un segundo. El número de operaciones por periodo ha sido alcanzado 2 operaciones cada un día. Por favor, de intentar más tarde. Ok, pero mañana podemos checar si el pago ya está. Sí, pero yo quiero ver si es registrado con ellos. Okay. Sorry guys, talking to Chris about stuff. She had to go to the bank and make a payment for some stuff. We're checking to see if it... I'll have to check tomorrow. Alright, thank you, Chris. Okay. Hang on, guys. I gotta clear a couple of, I gotta clear some comments here. This is hilarious. Dun, dun, dun. The best part of my day is just hide user from channel, hide user from channel, hide user from channel, hide user from channel. And they don't know that they've been hidden from the channel, and they sit there and continue to type and try to rant. You shouldn't be blocked on YouTube, Profound. I don't know what your username would be. I've never blocked you on YouTube, Profound. So maybe the system did something. I can't, it's not as easy as me just going in and searching by name, so I'll take a look next time I'm over there. Someone is saying that Hellblade 2 is a prequel game? That's just not true. Someone's here saying they want Starfield online with their friends. Starfield online would be awesome. Alright, I am going to go take a quick bio, everybody, and I will be back. Sí. Okay. Sí, mejor. No tengo fotos recientes. Sorry guys, I'm still talking to Chris. We're I gotta go back. Okay. All right. Let me go back to chat. Knight says, I don't know why it bothers people when others enjoy games they don't like. I don't get it either, man. Kids today don't know how good they have it, says Ron. Yeah, I mean, think back to when I was growing up. I can think back to, I don't remember exactly what was the first video game ever played, but I do remember the two that had the most impact on me when I was like 12, 13 years old was Quest for Glory 1 and King's Quest. And, sorry, there's 3 games. Quest for Glory 1, King's Quest 6, and Space Quest 4? We want the Latex Babes of Vestros. I think it was Space Quest 4. Sierra Games, right? Oh, and my uncle had Zack McCracken the Alien Mindbenders, which was a LucasArts game. So that was like my introduction, like being 12 years old or whatever. I had played games before that, but those are the ones that I remember being like, there was a few summers of like being 12, 13 years old, 14 years old. Well, those were the big games I played. And I remember, like, do you guys remember, if you're my age or older, if you remember like Babbage's used to be a store. Like, you'd go to the store, you'd go to the mall with your mom, like, mom, let me go to Babbage's, please. And you'd go into Babbage's, and there would be this big, there'd be these big cardboard boxes that had the games that you want with discs inside. And you might only get 1 or 2, maybe 3 big releases every year, right? Because that was it. Like, video games were not a big deal. Now we get thousands of video games per month. So when I see these trolly little comments of people who are like, it doesn't have 60 frames per second, loading screens, I'm like, whatever. You don't know how good you have it when we have thousands of games at our disposal on a daily basis. Because when I grew up, there was nothing, especially if you go back to like my single digit years. I was born in 1980. There were games being made in the early 80s, yes, but it was all like text based, Zork and the early Ultima games and Pong, and what was the one where it was on the Atari, where you were like Tarzan and you jumped across the pits? Pitfall was it called? I think it was called Pitfall. And like Gattaca and all that stuff, man. I don't know. People got the wrong shit to get upset about. Lord Valor says if it was just 1 to 4 player co-op would be awesome. Starfield couch co-op would be interesting. I wouldn't mind the I wouldn't mind like an Elder Scrolls Online treatment. I wouldn't. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that for me. Do this have shells? ¿Tienes cáscaras o no? ¿Cómo esas cáscaras? Guácala, no. Oh no, these are just the seeds, Christy. Hang on, guys. Chris gave me a pumpkin seed, and I was gonna eat them because I like pumpkin seeds, but those pumpkin seeds, the shells are too small, and it's I'm not gonna do that on stream, everybody, because it was literally, remember that scene from Ace Ventura when Jim Carrey's like eating the sunflower seeds and he's like spitting them on the desk? It would have been that. Like, I could feel it. Like the shell just came apart in my mouth, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna be spitting like 30 pieces of shell out of this for this this one seed. So yeah, we're not gonna eat pumpkin seeds on stream. Akazar says, I just shared your Starfall video on my Fallout server. I apologize in advance for the New Vegas fans. Night Tilt says Starfield soundtrack is probably the most underrated in the past 5 years. It's really good. Cyberpunk's is better. I like the Cyberpunk soundtrack way better. There's, not to sidetrack too much here, the amount of effort that the CD Projekt Red team put into getting all those artists from around the world to create original tracks for the radio stations in Cyberpunk 2077, no other game has ever done that. It's fucking brilliant. Like, it is absolutely amazing, the music in Cyberpunk. This is a great composition for Starfield. Like, the orchestral score is here. You can also hear some themes from Fallout. So if you're playing Fallout 4 like I was recently, there are some thematic things that you can kind of hear. Oh, that sounds a little bit like Starfield, because it is, these are the same people that work, with Bethesda over and over. Profound says I love King's Quest. Police Quest was one of my favorite games, says Valinar. Commander Keen as well. Bushido. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy was text-based. Pitfall, it was the right one. Oregon Trail, I do remember Oregon Trail. Dysentery, man. What's up, Carrick? Carrick says, just watched your Starfield video. I only played the game when it came out, looking forward to getting back all the new changes. The new changes are really, really, really good. Really, really good. Just saying. Well, can you see this really quick, Chris? Just from where you're sitting. Desde la mañana. Y este es hace 2 días. Entonces, por el momento, Starfield es como Baldur's Gate 3. Y este lanza en octubre. Estoy haciendo por la segunda vez. I was showing Chris some of the traffic on YouTube, guys. The analytics are pretty interesting. It's really interesting to me because I'm on a second playthrough of Starfield, and I'm seeing traffic numbers that it's like I was playing Baldur's Gate 3 like 6 months ago. Like, I don't even think my numbers for the first time I played Starfield were as good as they are right now for the second playthrough. It's been very interesting. Of course, my channel is much bigger now. I think I only had probably... God, I probably only had like... 10,000. I probably only had like 10,000 followers when I first played Starfield, and now we've got, I think we're getting close to 30. So like, that's natural. The audience is bigger now. But also, I think, and I do think this is true. I think it's because I'm one of the few people streaming Starfield right now, because not a lot of people. Most people are out there playing like V Rising and other stuff. So it helps being one of the only people who's actively streaming Starfield right now. And I'm saying positive things about Starfield, which is, I know the
nice job.
The popular thing to do is to shit all over Starfield.
That's the Rock, Ranger Central. Not a bad bar too.
5-inch floppies, baby. Well, I don't know about you, my 5-incher's never floppy.
Yeah.
Insert dirty dad joke here. I do think it says I think there is something to be said for, when you're saying something positive about something as opposed to only ever shitting on it.
Sam Cole finally decides to darken our doorstep.
By the way, guys, I am going to be sneaking some more Fallout 4 episodes in soon. I won't be streaming any Fallout 4, but I am going to be sneaking some Fallout 4 episodes in because I really want to keep my playthrough going. Right now I'm doing Hellblade 2, but that's only going to be about 6 to 8 hours of gameplay in total, so a few days.
I want you to say the words about what's more important to you than family.
Okay, this was a mistake.
The only mistake I'm seeing here is you. Bringing your Constellation lackey here instead of my granddaughter.
What a douche.
Come to help Sam loot his ancestry? You're not getting those maps. Full stop.
Your companions speak on your behalf.
I got just as much right to those maps as anyone else in this family.
That's exactly right, Sam. We all share Solomon's legacy. Only some of us are around to live up to it, and some of us aren't.
All right, that's enough. Come on, let's you and I talk. In private.
Welcome home, Sam. Make your visit short, okay? It's what you do.
Must confess, the hum of a grav drive makes me feel alive. Give me a sec. All right, let's talk options.
He mentioned his granddad, or maybe Cora could help.
No. I mean, this is no place for her, okay? The less time she spends with Jacob, the better.
We need those maps, Sam. She could help.
Damn it. Fine. But we'll go get her. If there's any other options, I'd appreciate doing those first.
Yeah, let's go get the granddaughter. We probably have to go back to the ship for that, right?
Back.
Is she on the ship? What? No, she's fine.
I'm here for you, my love.
Aw. Do you need a kiss, Sarah?
Well. Back for more, eh? I miss talking to you already.
Let's get out there and do something new today, shall we?
Oh, was she out? There she is. Yeah, the new travel point. I did a whole video on the new surface maps. I don't think a lot of people realize this, but it goes beyond. If you haven't watched the video yet, I should probably link it in chat. But I did launch a video yesterday called The Ultimate Beginner's Guide to the New Surface Maps. And one of the things I don't think a lot of people realize is it's not just the POIs that got changed and this difference. Because now, when you go into the surface map now, previously, and people get confused by this. If you scroll out, it still shows the green, or it still shows the text. I need to stop. Hang on a second. When you scroll out, it still shows the same square grid as before. And a lot of people are assuming that that means that you're exploring grid by grid. And previously the way this worked was if you ran to the edge of the grid, you would get to the edge of the grid and it would stop your character and you could not move anymore. And you would then need to take off and land somewhere else and you would get a new grid. That's no longer the case. Now, it moves with you. So your POI is always at the center of the grid, of this square grid. The square grid now just represents the rendered space for your character. So in terms of the game streaming its assets to you and your character so that you can look around you without having an infinite loading screen, an infinite load distance, it loads whatever's within this grid, and that's the loading of the assets for your gameplay. So now what it does is I can run, and I showed this in the other video, if I chose to run over here, I can't do it yet because I don't have this as an unlocked POI. If I were to run over there, you would be able to track in real time that my POI, my character is always at the center of this grid, and once I get over here, this would become the new center of the grid. And so that square grid has now shifted over here. It didn't do that before. Before it was, this is your grid, you can explore everything within this grid, but if you want to explore outside of this grid, you need to take off, you're going to go land, and you're going to generate a new grid. It's going to procedurally generate a new grid. It doesn't do that anymore. There are still some procedural generated elements at play. I haven't fully tested out all the stuff, but one of the big things is like, if you're on a planet with known POIs, you can like run from here all the way over to the other POI, and that square grid is going to change with you as you move along, and you'll uncover other POIs as you're running along. It works exactly the way people wanted it to work at launch, but it does it in a different way than, say, No Man's Sky, because it's not generating the whole planet for you to be seen at one time. It's generating a grid square for you that's your visible space, and then as you move, you get the rest of it. It's basically rolling out in front of you as you run along. It's a change that no one is talking about, and a lot of people who just shit all over the original maps in Starfield don't want to recognize that it's changed. They're still like, oh, it's just it needs to generate the whole planet like No Man's Sky, and if it doesn't do it like No Man's Sky, then it's not good enough. And it's like it's doing the same thing, it's just doing it in a different way because of the way assets are loaded in. Exactly, Night Tilt. That's why POIs keep coming up now, because now when you're exploring, it's procedurally generating those POIs in front of you as you run. And in some cases, if you're running towards a known, like, I don't know if we have this, let me look at this planet real quick. If I can give you a better example of this. I think I would need to look at the planet map for this to make sense. So if we went here, and we went to the star map, here. I don't think there's any other location. Here we go, down here. So if I were to go down here to the science outpost as an example, if I can pan the map around the right here, this is going to be a completely different square grid. Now, if there are land masses connecting this science outpost square grid and the Aquila City square grid, I could literally run from the science outpost to Aquila City, which I could not do before. Beforehand, it would only allow you to explore within that square grid. And you would go square grid by square grid by square grid. But now you could literally run from the science outpost to Aquila City. As long as there's land to get there, it might take you 20 hours of real time. But you could totally do it now, which is going to be really interesting to see how, I think a lot of people who were bitching and moaning about things before, once the land vehicles come and they can actually see this a little more evident than the way it was before, I think their opinions will change. It's a very good change, yes. It's just a different way of doing things. Anyway, I think the land vehicles are going to change a lot of how people see the exploration of planets.
Hey there. Need to make a quick getaway, or is this we're coming back for the better weapons kind of thing?
Thank you, Chris, for helping with that today. Cora, we need your help with the co-estate.
Really?
Over my strong objections.
Works for me. Let's go.
She's such a happy kid. It's really cool. She just took off. She's like, woo, I'm going to Grandpa's house.
Those freights are coming soon. No time to talk.
What?
There's my girl. Look how big you've grown.
You should see my right hook now. I bet I could knock you flat on your butt, old man.
Nice.
That's the spirit. Only your ancestor Solomon could be here to see how bright the co-future looked.
Can we move this along?
But don't listen to him, my darling. You should stay here with me during your visit. The co-estate's a much better place than some musty old starship.
Oh, can I, Dad?
Depends on if he's going to give us the maps.
She was just popping in to say hi. That's it.
You want those maps, Sam? Don't think I don't see what you're up to. She'll be safe here while you're doing whatever it is you're gonna do.
Fine. Hand them over.
Have what you wanted. Now off with you.
All right.
Don't worry about me. Hanging out at the estate is great.
All right. Let's see if we can find the empty nest. All right, let me think. The way I heard it, the readings he was getting were normal at first, then they bottomed out. And no creature, alien or otherwise, would dare step inside. There.
If we're about to run across the planet to a POI, you'll be able to see this in real time, everybody. So stick with me, because I can show you how this works. All right, we got it. Let's go.
Well, you ain't wrong.
I apologize for clearing my throat,
Let's take a
everybody.
look at what we're up against.
Got some frogginess
First, it's in the middle of the frontier, which we already expected. No problem. But the empty nest is a cave right in the middle of Shaw Gang territory. Same outlaws who held up Galbank.
Bringing outlaws to justice sounds like fine work.
Well, just remember, it's about the artifact, not them. Hurting bad guys puts a smile on your face, that's a bonus. Let's get to that cave.
Alright, so we are going to be going into the wilderness. Alright, so let's bring up our map. We're heading out in this direction. So,
Ashtar is sometimes spotted by the farms. That's why we
the empty nest is way over there. So, how are we getting out of town? Alright, so let's take a look at this on the surface map. And we are going all the way over here. So, if you look at this right now, the center of my map is Aquila, because that's where I'm at. And we're going to run over here, and you're going to see how this then becomes the center of the map once we get over there. And this edge over here, where it stops just to the right of this unknown, that's going to be pushed over further to the right because we're moving in that direction. So it's in real time now. It's fucking brilliant. And yet no one's talking about it because all anyone wants to do is be like, no, Starfield sucks. Alright, here we go. Let's get out of here. You guys have never had Cora help before? Huh. I've never attempted to have her do that. Like the last time I was running a persuasion character, so it was really easy to just persuade. What do we got over here, by the way?
What do we got?
Savannah Sweetbush. Sounds like my ex-girlfriend's name. Something doesn't sound good. Sounds like there's something chasing us. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Did he really go there? I did. What are these critters, man? Nickel. I need more of it. Are these meat eaters? Alright, see that? That over there, everybody? That's a new POI that just popped up. As we got close enough to it. That one right there, that is a new POI that appeared because we were moving in this direction. Because the map is now unfolding in front of us. Okay. So now we can open up the map. And you'll notice that the new center of the map is now this right here, right? And if we were to pan out, remember how this was all the way at the edge of the map before? This POI, it was right at the edge. The edge now has expanded. I'm looking at the wrong direction. The edge has now expanded in that direction. And because we were running over here, we unlocked a new POI as we got closer. So if I keep running in any given direction, you'll continue to unfold POIs as you go. You can fast travel in caves. You can fast travel to things where you've already discovered them. So the ones that are filled in with white, like over here, you can actually fast travel to, but when there's black background, you cannot. Yes, while it's unfolding in one direction, it's folding up behind you, essentially. It's the way to look at that. There's another turret somewhere. There we go.
Never mess with a code.
May have to be a little bit closer. Pop your head up.
Real cute.
Mess with me and my friend? Ah. Get here!
Oh, somebody's running.
Me and my friend here are gonna teach you manners.
Why do I have lung damage going on right now? Whatever. Let's get rid of it. If I have anything to clear it. Please tell me I have... Oh, there we go. Check.
Never wise to be in my way.
Time to move up and flank. Oh my god! This is why I use aim assist, because I suck. That turret's toast. Oh, turret!
Take the good stuff. Rest.
Dude, I have a lung affliction again. Oops, wrong thing. Aid. Let's go ahead and drink and eat, and I need to clear the lung affliction generator. I have lung damage again. What the hell is giving us lung damage right now, guys? Because I'm burning through all of my injectors. Like, I keep getting lung damage. Is it because of the CO2? Because I'm like sneaking and I'm like probably because I'm using the scope and it's like burning all of my That's probably what it is. I think I'm burning all of my CO2. If I had to bet, that's what it is. I keep aiming using the aim functionality, and it burns all of my oxygen and CO2. Oh my god. Where did you go? Are you really running, you little shit? Come back, I just wanted to say hi. There it is. I got it again. No, there's definitely... I'm not out of CO2. There is something with this environment. Holy crap, man. I think I only have this one left. If I get any more lung damage from here, I'm screwed. Hang on, where did it go? Injector. Like, apparently jumping around on this planet is bad for your lungs.
Today's not gonna be your day, pal.
So there's some sort of regen thing going on with the... Yeah, it's a storm. Yeah, I just realized that. Lung damage gained. That's what that is, everybody. It's the storm. I wasn't even paying attention to the weather. Alright, well, we'll...
I wonder what flavor of smuggler lives
Lung
here.
damage just became worse.
Maybe cherry vanilla?
Fuck, I need to go get inside that cave.
Mind if I take the long way?
I totally didn't pay attention to the fact that there was a storm going on. And I burned through 4 of those. That's not good, man. Very tiring to use. Snake oil. Okay, we should probably quick save.
Won't get me though.
I thought it was just from my running around and exertion, but it was the storm that was causing it. I can't believe I didn't realize that beforehand. I feel like such a noob right now. By the time I'm through the shocking movie history, yeah. Well, hey, I probably should go loot all those bodies, but the problem is that the storm is going on, so... the good thing is I have unlocked the ability to craft the aids back at my base, or at research or at the stations that I find, so I can actually create things to cure my ailments now, which is really cool. I put enough points into research now. Shawkang Cave Key. Ooh, exotic organic resource. It pays to take the time. Asta Tamer.
We're alone.
Oh, you shot him, but he's crawling his way down. let's make sure I've got everything in here. My smartwatch? What does my smartwatch have to do with anything? By the way, how do I even check my smartwatch? I've never paid attention to my smartwatch. Or do you just mean the... Is this representative of my smartwatch? I've just always considered that to be like the mini-map type thing. I've never paid attention if that had like status effects because it was storming or something. I mean, I saw like the effects on it. All right. Oh, back up.
We're shaving.
You know what? I could probably do this on the way out. It was beeping and flashing red. I totally did not recognize that that meant that it was a storm. Pablo says, just thought I lost my whole inventory because of install of a new game. Then I looked at the captain's locker and all my stuff was there.
Well, they don't need it.
Those ones don't count, apparently. What is this? Antimony? Don't know that I've ever seen that before. Alright. There's a whole bunch of stuff in here, man. Alright, that's the artifact. Alright, so we need to just... I'm just going to keep clearing this whole area of resources. Yep, we got the music. We're almost to the artifact.
You've done this before. Care to do the honors?
New artifact about to be discovered? Yes. First, I'm going to gather all this stuff because, let it recharge. You okay? No tiene. Podemos comprar algo de allá. Oh, sí, señor. Sí. else I need in here? Tomorrow is the second anniversary for our cats. Well, for the bulk of them. So we're talking about, she went to go check to get some arrachera from the local butcher shop, but he didn't have it. So we're talking about going to another butcher shop and just getting some just regular old, like, ground beef or something. Cook something up for our cats. Eating her toad is what she's doing. Alright, let's see if I can pick up the artifact. Oh, I still got some deposit to break up. The angle on this has to be precise sometimes to get the resources to blow up. There it is. There it goes.
Hey, you picking up something?
Nope, still got something missing. That might have been it. Nope. There's still... It's this little bit right here. That's obviously not the right angle. Right? Is it the only one left? Use a weapon to break up the deposit. What the heck? This is getting annoying if I can't break this one up. Or just finding the right angle for it. Can you do weapon smash? I've never tried to do a weapon smash. No, it has to be... I think you have to harvest it. And of course, Sam's right up in my grill right now. See, the tricky part is like finding out what is the collider that's in the way. Sam, get the fuck out of my face, bro. Move, Sam. Seriously. Pissing me off, Sam. I'm about to shoot you. It's this little chunk right here. Unless, oh, maybe it's this. Nope, still didn't count. What the heck, man? Let me get at it, man! That's the only one that's left, I think. Can I just shoot it with my regular weapon? I've never tried. Use a weapon to break up the deposit. Well, I'll tell you what. I may go look this up really quick online and see if somebody else had run into this and see if there's an angle that I'm missing. These look like it needs to be broken up, but technically they're already broken up. No, that was it. There was a couple of residuals, residual residues, if I can say that 5 times fast. I figured it out. Hey Sam, I took the drugs and the drugs are working.
Let's get going.
I saw flashing lights. Bethesda jank for the win. Now, if the storm is still going on, I won't be able to loot anything. But maybe the storm is gone. And we can go loot all those
Me and my
bodies.
buddies used to spelunk in my misspent youth. That's the word, right?
Spelunk. I used to do some spelunking when I was a kid, too.
Better we get it than someone else.
The school that my parents sent me to when I was a kid, like 4th grade through, like, it was more than that. It was like, I guess it was like kindergarten up through 4th grade. It was like a private school, and this sounds really, it is, in today's standards, it's really culty. So my parents moved us out into the middle of the woods and sent us to this private Christian school that was actually a church and a school at the same time. And there was like 30 kids that went there, and it was on a piece of private property in the middle of the Mark Twain National Forest of Missouri. And the people who owned it, and the pastor of the church and everything, they had a cave on their property. And so me and all the other kids would go out and go exploring these caves. Super culty, man. So the storm is still going. A poor quality air sandstorm. Guys, I had never realized that this was the smartwatch. I've played this game. I played it all the way through. I'm in my second playthrough. I did not know that this was representative of the smartwatch. For some odd reason, I just was like, this is your normal UI. This is like the mini-map. I was thinking this is the mini-map. And I know stuff like you're malnourished and things of that nature show up, but I never realized that that was the smartwatch. So can I sit and wait somewhere in here? Because I don't want to go out there if I can avoid the sandstorm. I'd like to wait like 30 minutes or something. This is the chair? Yeah, let's wait. See if I can get rid of that sandstorm. Yeah, the property I grew up on too in Missouri had 4 caves on it. I think it was 4? 3 or 4. Small ones, but my cousins and I used to go exploring all the time. So I did a lot of caving when I was younger, and I didn't develop my whole dislike of tight spaces until I became an adult. It's not quite. I don't really have claustrophobia, but I don't like the idea of like shimmying through narrow passages and caves. Has no appeal to me. Like it just doesn't. Like I don't mind squeezing through a narrow space that's like 5 feet long. But if you're going to be longer than 5 feet... Oh, this stupid sandstorm, man.
I think that's far enough. Hate to put a hole in the head of Aquila's own
Near Lebanon.
prodigal son.
Not where I grew up.
Not before we've
but we
had a
did live in Marshfield for about...
You must be Shaw.
Which is close to Lebanon.
Is disappointed.
From
Sam
89
and
to
he's
96.
pedaling around the frontier with the has-beens of Constellation.
Before that, I grew up in
Now
Sparta, Ozark. I was born in
pay
Springfield.
Quite handsomely, I might add.
But
Grab
when I was
something from
kid,
that weird
my
cave,
parents lived in Sparta,
probably what
and then
whoever's been
in a place
keeping
called
the ash
Oldfield
away.
was where I was
So,
just talking about, where the Mark Twain
I'm
National
down
Forest is. It's a
one
little.
hideout.
There was like a post station
Now,
and a gas station there. It's
let's
called
talk
Oldfield.
about
It's in the
what
middle of nowhere,
all
down by
that's
Ava
worth
and
to me.
everything else.
Your lives? Your
Ozark
credits.
region.
One or the other, really.
My family still lives in the Kabul area. That's where the ranch is at.
Oh, really? Let's hear it.
I got more lung damage right now.
You may think so.
All right, you know what? Auto persuade.
Saying I should cut my losses. Fine. Get the hell out of here before I change my mind. I see you again. You're dead.
Hold on, I'm gonna do something different. The lung damage is really annoying to me, and I don't know how long I can rest to try to clear that sandstorm. How about no?
Damn it! Just shoot everything!
Thanks for playing. Bye.
Bye. Leader's down.
Get your blood pumping, huh?
Oh, that collider's getting in the way. Alright. See if I can rest a little bit more. CYR3C says, just watched your video on Starfield being your most favorite Bethesda game now. I decided after all the other negative YouTube videos to actually listen to someone positive and buy the game to try it out. Congratulations. I'm glad to hear that. I think that the world is way too full of negativity, and there are legit criticisms about this game, but there's a lot to love. They continue to make it better. Did I get some kicks? Out near Route 66? I did.
Won't lie. My heart stopped for a beat when you passed out. Glad you're still with us. You can make a mint off animal parts sometimes.
Oh my god!
Guns are overrated. Ah, so.
What quest is this related to?
It'll take more than that. Dance.
Optional. Kill the Ashta.
Okay. Don't need a gun to take you out.
Lung damage. Alright, I don't care anymore. Got lung damage. Gonna have lung damage the whole time. Where's the corpses? Not around here. Alright, screw it. Enemies are nearby. I can't fast travel. Alright, does this count as like out of the sandstorm? Technically, yes, I think so. Snake oil. Profound says, I feel like people wanted No Man's Sky but with a story. Yes. Other people wanted Elite Dangerous with a story. Cowbell says, my dad was born in Lebanon. My great-great-granddad was a railroad guy in Springfield. I grew up in St. Louis but have a lot of fond memories of the Ozarks. Yeah, I spent from level 1 to level 16, essentially. My first 16 years I spent in southwest Missouri, and then my dad moved us all out to Colorado in 96, 97. Well, he moved the family out. I was already kicked out living on my own. But then I ended up migrating to California, or to Colorado a couple years later, and then I spent like 10 years in Colorado before I started traveling full time. I didn't go back to Missouri from 97 until Chris and I went in 2017. That was the first time I'd been back to Missouri in 20 years. Because my parents and my whole family moved back to Missouri after all those years in Colorado, and they picked up a bunch of property in the Kabul area for their cattle ranch operations. Yeah, I spent a lot of time in my youth, like camping in the Branson region, out on the lakes. Used to do motorcycle trail riding when I was younger down in the Ava area. We also used to do trail rides because we had horses and stuff, so we'd go trail riding down on the border of Arkansas. You can go into the national forests there, and you could just go riding on government land. But then there's places like Buford Park where you could just go, and they've got trails set up to go trail riding on your horses and everything else. Yeah. Years and years and years ago. Try to go back about every, on a perfect year, we'll go back every year. Chris and I will split our time. We'll do half of our time here and half of our time there. But ever since we bought the homestead, we've just sort of been hunkered down, building everything here. So I think the last time we were up was Christmas of 2019. So it's been a few years. Ooh, there's a slate. Go into town and get some more beers. I believe in you. Go. Oh, I'm taking all the food supplies. Broken everything. Comm relay. Lubricant. Man, I'm getting lung damage even inside of here. Fuck this. I figured since I was inside the building I'd be safe, but I still got lung damage, man. I've burned up like 6 of those things. I wonder if I think I have one more. If not, I'm gonna have to make some more.
We're in one piece. I'll call that a win. Let's get back to the lodge.
Oh, we're going back to the lodge. Oh, okay. And while we're at the lodge, I'm gonna make some more snake oils or something. Cowbell says I was just in southeast Missouri for the eclipse in April. Nice. One thing that I hadn't realized in the 20 years that I had been gone when I went back a few years ago was how big the local Springfield, Missouri baseball team had become. Because that wasn't even a thing when I was growing up. And suddenly now when I went back, there's this big old baseball stadium in Springfield, Missouri. And it's a pretty significant, like, it's a legit, what is it, AAA baseball team? You know? Very surprising to me. I didn't know that was... Didn't know it was a thing. Pharmaceutical lab, this is what I'm looking for. I want the one that allows me to cure... this, the injector. I want to make these. Ooh, it requires membranes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why not? Alright, let's go back up and listen to them talk about things, and then I should get Sam as a person I can put on my ship.
Hey, we're back. Newest member of our little family really pulled through for us.
Is anyone hurt? You didn't let Cora handle the
Don't do
artifact,
drugs,
did you?
kids.
We don't know what effects it
Not
may
like
have on
Renfail.
her age.
Over here pumping down
Relax.
injectors.
We're fine. Go ahead. Time for that artifact to meet its siblings. Just, what are we building here?
I haven't picked up any kind of frequency or signal coming from it.
That doesn't mean much. This thing could be emitting something we can't detect. As far as we know, we could be building a gigantic bomb that will blow up as soon as we finish it.
It's true. Could be a bomb.
Maybe it's some kind of interstellar children's toy.
Why would either of those things give the Discoverer visions and music? It's a message. I'm sure of it.
We just have to hope that finding more of the pieces will give us some clue.
I hear that. Moving forward sometimes means fumbling around in the dark. I think Cora and I can use some downtime, but you let me know if you ever want to team up again. And since it tends to come up, me and my Rugrat co-pilot work as a team. That's non-negotiable.
I want you on my
ship.
ship.
That means Cora's on your ship.
Let's do it.
Why not? What do you think, Cora?
It's really nice to have more company. New stories, new data.
What? Data? All right. We're in. Let's see what the galaxy throws at us next.
All right. Let's put Sam Coe on the ship. And that gives me 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 4 people assigned to the ship now.
Is there a way to go faster than the speed of light? And none of that grab tech cheating?
What's happening, darling?
There you are. You're coming
Well,
with me.
hello, sunshine. Always. Point the way and we'll be off.
Switching me out for the big boss, huh? I see how it is.
Yeah, Sam, unfortunately,
course.
you don't do the
How
things
else
that
do
she
you expect
does
anything to be
once
done
we're taking
correctly?
naps together. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Speaking of which...
This is all exciting, but...
I'm all for getting a little wild, but next time, let's try it without the jetpacks.
God, the dialogue every time you wake up next to each other is hilarious. It's always something quirky. Next time, let's try it without the jetpacks. Let's have some bourbon and some Canuck bacon. A canned
There's a
meat
huge
product.
difference between being prepared and carrying too much.
Why are you bringing Lucas in? Okay. Do you want to come over and say hi to everybody, Lucas? You don't get to come in the office very often because you've chewed up $750 worth of cables and stuff. Just a good boy. Yeah, meow. Yeah. Yeah, don't tease him with more cables. Lucas the Cable Guy. That is Lucas the Cable Guy, Pablo. That is Lucas the Cable Guy. You know what he did this morning? So, Chris had, in the living room, we have a clothesline strung across because we're not out there right now because it's so hot. And she had a, I don't know what it was, like a towel. It's not a towel, like a serape or something, like a wrap that was drying on the rack. But it was really old. So you know when something gets old and it starts like trailing threads off it and stuff. So it had multiple like threads hanging off, and then it had a couple of threads that had balled up into a ball of threads, right? That are about 8. It was like an 8-inch long dangly thing. Well, it was hanging. The bottom of that wrap was about 3 feet off the floor, but the dangly thread bit was hanging down towards the floor. So Chris is outside doing stuff this morning, and I go out in the living room to go ask her about the water. And as I walk out, I see Lucas over in the corner, like actively like gagging and like pulling at something that's in his mouth and throat. And I run over to the guy, and he he just anything that dangles like cables and cords, he puts in his mouth and he just chews on it. Like he eats hair ties all the time. I swear to God, one of these days we're gonna end up having to take him to the doctor for eating hair ties. He had eaten this thing and he was trying to swallow it, and it was still connected to the towel. So he's over there gagging in the corner trying to pull this string out of his throat, and like the knotted little bit was like right in his mouth, and so I had to pull it out, and he had like 4 inches that were in his throat, and it's just like thin like thread material, but it's like he is such a bad boy when it comes to chewing on shit. He does not stop. It's ridiculous. He is a super relaxed. He's a scaredy cat. Like he hides from everybody. He hides in the bed. He lets his brothers beat up on him. He's a baby. He's a big baby, but he is a monster when it comes to chewing shit up. It's like right now Chris has him in the bed and he's got his tail up in the air and he's enjoying he's doing biscuits on the bed right now. All right. I need to take a quick bio, everybody, and then we'll be back. Cats and Computers is asking for trouble. The big one is Lucas Spiegel and Frodo. If you leave them unsupervised and they wake up from their naps, they will jump on top of the desk, up here, onto my laptop, across all the keyboards. The other day we came home, because Chris and I had to rush to the hospital a couple weeks back, and she had left. The door didn't close all the way, and we came home and like 6 of the cats were in here and they had walked all over the desk. Thankfully they didn't knock anything off. They had like shut off the air conditioner because they like stomped all over the controllers. It was not a good day. that was not a good day. But the only one that chews anything is Lucas. The other ones don't really. Well, Frodo's starting to chew on things, but he does weird stuff. Like he goes down. I have this this draft chair. So if you're familiar with draft chairs, they've got the ring around the base where you put your feet, and it's metal. And he will walk up to that ring and he'll grab it and just start trying to chew on it. It's like, dude, I don't know why he does that. And anything like hard plastic he likes, it's like he thinks it's a bone or something. Cats, man. How did I get Sarah to sleep without me? I think she's just still in bed. I don't think she was gotten out of bed yet. know what movie is
What did you want to
IF?
talk about?
I have no idea. If? I've never heard of it. Alright, what is someone named Alvin Lopez in his just call asking for? Certain Emerald Wolf. We have all sorts of quests we could work on. I can also do the UC Vanguard stuff, which is probably what we're going to start working on at some point. We have a quest to talk to Barrett. What about? He's probably on my ship, isn't he? Oh wait, I'm tracking the wrong thing. Hold up. Missions, Dr. Barrett. Show on map. By the way, does this ship have beds on it? I haven't checked. Probably should.
Should I warm up the engines?
Warm up the bed, baby. Someone out there is going to be triggered by that comment. You need to be canceled. Barrett, where are you at in this ship?
A brief history of time. If you find any additions, any at all, I will be your friend like forever.
A brief history of time. Okay. Is that like a side quest?
You need something?
There are beds here. Yay! I hadn't actually taken the chance to roam around here yet. I mean, I bought this ship, but then I haven't done anything with it. So how do I get to where Barrett's at? Over here? Oh yeah. What's up, brother?
Sorry. I was lost in a memory for a moment there. How can I help? Space is so hostile to humanity already, and you made it just a little bit safer for everybody. No matter what you could have done differently, this will impact a lot of lives eventually. We'll have to mark it in the Constellation history books so we don't forget it when the Terramorphs are finally gone.
Alright. There are way, way better things than remember me for.
Oh, really? I haven't noticed anything.
Oh, whatever, Barrett.
Just kidding, just kidding. You're amazing. Like chocolate-covered prasada berries on an all-you-can-eat spicy chunks buffet. Sorry, I'm a little hungry.
I am hungry too.
Balancing risk versus reward is tricky. Even more so when so much hangs in the balance. So, you really think the Acelies are going to work out, huh? You must have seen some data that I didn't.
Microbes can mutate. You know that. You're a scientist.
Everything has a chance to mutate, and most mutations are harmless. But I get it.
Dusty.
It's scary.
Dusty.
It's definitely riskier than dropping off some wild animals. Oh, well,
so the funniest moment I've seen in this playthrough so far, when you go back to the mining planet,
we've made things riskier.
Right before, because you go back to check on Barrett and he's been kidnapped or whatever by the Crimson Fleet, and you see Lynn and you land on the ground, and I chose the option where it says Lynn, like you draw out her name, like what's up Lynn, with the finger guns, and she's like, oh no, I don't need another Barrett. don't talk like Barrett. I just loved it. It's the only way the Lazarus plan was wise, so we can study it.
Maybe we could study it, fair, but it will take a long time to get any actionable results.
Barrett is, he can grate on you, but I did like him. I took him in my first playthrough. He was my default companion until I got Andrea. Oh man, there's all sorts of stuff in here. Butter. Oh, butter makes it better. Was that Paula Dean who says that? Butter makes it better. She's not wrong. Butter does make it better. I had buttered toast. I had beans on buttered toast for breakfast this morning. It was delicious. Chris made a big old batch of beans over the campfire the other day with beef ribs, cow ribs. Sometimes she'll do pork ribs, but it's good stuff. This is what kills me. We talked about this the other day. Every time I see a half-eaten sandwich laying around in this game, I get hungry for a sandwich. Because I can't get like salami out here. This is like a salami and cheese sandwich. Homer Simpson drool.
Hey, Captain. Need help with anything?
I do not need help, Barrett. Lynn, what's up? Oh, we need to go back and speak to Victus. I did not know that. Because he had the follow-up quests of, hey, you helped me out, now we can go do UC.
Hey, can we skip the local chunks this time? Never agrees with my stomach.
Oh, excuse me.
Any troubles you need to share?
Not right now, Sarah. It just logically felt like it was the better decision to me because the microbes, it was like, I feel like too much could have gone
Here on
wrong.
Vanguard business?
I don't know if that decision's going to come back and bite me in the ass or not. It might.
Something you might be interested in.
Authorized personnel only. Fred has to stay here.
What's this? Just you then? No UC executioner. So the cabinet knows the truth about Orlays. Splendid. That means you and I can get to work.
Let's talk about this work.
Well, thanks to our combined efforts, the Sanan name has more clout with the cabinet than it has in years. I hope to build on that. I have a long list of names civilized society would be better without.
I'm gonna become a hitman?
I just need someone to help me remove them from the picture.
Damn.
Should we begin the hunt? Or did you have questions?
Let's get started.
Just what I was hoping to hear. There's a slate waiting for you in the transfer system. Those are the details for our first, person of interest. Find them, eliminate them, and make the galaxy a better place for it. Though I would expect some resistance when trying to approach the target. Deal with any you encounter as you see fit.
Hidden among the pieces of garbage text are a set of coordinates, a description, and a pair of initials. That's it. It doesn't actually tell me anything. Alright. Welcome to the channel, TJ.
Captain on deck.
We're going to an abandoned robotics facility. Hang on, guys. I gotta go out real quick. I'll be right back.
Starting landing procedure.
All right. Had to open up the curtain on the front door so the water guys know we're home. Supposed to have water coming by today. All right, let's go clear out this encampment. I'm assuming it's going to be an encampment.
Hi. Please disregard. I attempted an informal greeting, but I am dissatisfied with the results.
Extreme solar radiation. Alright, well, we'll probably just need a boogie. Try not to spend too much time out in the element. Ooh, we got a ship coming in. That's a big ship. Is there any way I can make it over there? See if it's something I can pick up and steal. Before it takes off again. I don't even see it. Where did it go? Seriously, where did it go? There it is. Is that it? There's no way I'm making it over there. Yeah, it's a landing site. Let's see if I can. Oh, oh, oh. Do I have a point to spend? I do. Hold on, we're gonna spend it. I just got the max level of weightlifting. Hell yeah. 50% resistance to stagger. Yeah, I just had to get in range of the landing site for it to actually show. I don't know if I'm going to get there in time. I'm going to see if I can seize it. I don't know if I'll be able to get in it or not. It looks like a big-ass ship, man, so I kind of want to see what it is. Like, is it a big transport vessel? Because I don't have a transport vessel yet. Boosting should be quicker. I mean, theoretically, maybe. I don't know. I've never actually paid attention. Is it quicker or not? By the way, can I harvest these or no? Nope. I cannot. If that's a transport ship and I can take it, I'm going to take it. Because I don't have a transport vessel yet. It kind of looks like a cargo vessel. Look at the cargo stations on the outside. Starfield Logistics. It might be a cargo vessel. All right. Anybody in the shitter? No. I didn't even see him. I was like paying attention to the coffee machine. Open the door.
I'm sure they had something we can use.
You will know.
All right. We're going to open the door and breach, breach, breach. Sarah, get the frack out of the way. Okay. Now the question is there any contraband on board? How do I see the ship stats? Do I have to actually make it my home vessel first? This is a Varun Litany. Cargo capacity 830. Yeah, see, my shield breaker is way better. So this, yeah, it's not worth it. Yeah, it's not worth it. All right, well, it was a cool little side quest thingy that we just did. Okay. Yeah, the board games are all over the place. Christus Johnson says, just got a new PC, thinking of jumping into this. Never been a better time. The May 15th update added a whole bunch of new fun stuff. I'm going to eat and drink food in midair, everybody. Don't let anybody tell you that it can't be done. Oh, I can't wait for land vehicles, guys. Yep, it's a great game now. It's going to keep getting better. I'm like bypassing all of these like resources because I don't really need to harvest at the moment. I do need more resources, but at the same time, it's like not a huge priority. We are going to harvest this though, because it's right here. Iron is definitely one of the most easily found resources. It's the T's, like the titanium, tritium, and all that stuff. Those are the hard ones to find. Tungsten, all that stuff. Ooh, what was this? Helium-3. Ah, fuck, I didn't actually grab it. Hang on. Those are so hard to grab. Alright. Definitely another one right here. Oh, I got lung damage anyway. Toxic gas. Alright, kids. We're gonna take some drugs to get better. Do we have any more? I don't. These ones. I crafted these. And yeah, credits come easy later on. Oh, I still have a cough? Why do I still have a cough? I guess it's gone now. Okay. Just took a minute for it to fade off of the map. Alright, time to see if there's any bad guys around here. The target we need is inside here. We're going to take the time to loot up because this is going to be a bunch of crafting resources and stuff. Like this, toxin. And we've got ammo, trauma pack. Look at that. Got some sealant, some isotopics, zero wire.
This place ain't for the likes of you. Under fire!
You just shut up. I want to hear it. Ain't for the likes of you. Ah, crap. Yeah, you just woke everybody up. God, I can't see the stupid turret from here, so...
Well, I suppose they're not going to need it anymore.
Somebody went running off in that direction. Hello. What we got in here? This may not be the right facility. Oh, it's gonna work. It's definitely not wanting me to go this direction. That's okay. This is what you were just talking about, Valinar? These processors?
Big mistake. Stop playing games.
These things right here. I didn't mean to loot the empty one, but I wanted the tater precious.
This is gonna be fun.
Through.
No, secure access required. All right. Oh, drink packs. These are gonna be. Yep, root beer. Oh, come on now.
You've got nothing. Nothing.
You can't shoot him through the window, Sarah. Don't be a noob. Oh, I need the bread for sure. I'll take the espresso as well. A blender base. You say that, but I don't think you realize what you're up against. Update friend and foe settings. Recalibrate. Activate. Have fun with that, buddy. Okay, we gotta figure out how to get in there. Oh, that took me outside. Gosh darn it. Well, that's fine. There's probably another entry point we want to find anyway. Nope, that's the one.
Let's do this.
Huh. Oh, now the door's open. Crawl, but you can't get away.
Where did they go?
They went nowhere, Sarah, is where they went. Nowhere.
Damn it! Totally lost them. I don't stock up on junk.
It's not junk. It's goodies to help us on our journeys. Wasn't there another robot? Still can't get past that door. Did I get a key card? Yeah, how do I get that door open? Oh, I do want the zero wire. I already looted these, right? Yeah.
Gotcha.
Else in here? Ammo, reactive gauge. Biosuppressant. Is that a slate? Company property. It's come to our attention that some of you may have programmed or robotic assets to perform inappropriate tasks, such as fetching, brewing, or distributing coffee. I'm not running, amigo. Estoy simplemente preparándome. Voy a matarte, güey. No te preocupes. Tengo algo por ti. Se llama arma. UC Defense Manual, which increases magazine size and weapon bash critical chance for all allied armament guns. Hell to the yes. This is why it's worth exploring. Emergency power cell. Oh, I remember those being useful to like open doors. I remember the NASA quest line had me using a bunch of those to open secret doors.
I'm hit.
Get the assets down. Nice. Alright, now it's time to loot this facility. I'll take that other cell for sure. Alright, anything up on this top level? Here's that door. Yep, look at that. It requires a power cell. Ha ha ha, I'm good. Misappropriating coffee? Say it isn't so. Alien bug paperweight. That's just nasty, man. I'm a genius. Take away my coffee and I'm gonna get crazy. I found some schematics for automated workers and through sheer brilliance have modified them to brew coffee. Walking coffee pots. The classic rocks. Check out that movie poster, guys. Movie poster, sorry, band poster. Alright, now do we have to return back to him? Check in with him if we want to see more. So I would need to go all the way back to there and check in with him if I want to do any more cleanup work. Vincinius says, good seeing you here. I'm coming from the Icewind Dale series. Saw you online. Thank you for your good entertainment value. You're welcome. Appreciate that. Icewind Dale is a good series, man. So I guess I have to manually go all the way back to him now if I want to. Alright, I need one more ding to get to the next level of weapon mods, but I don't think I have the resources to even do that in the first place. To make the next tier of stuff I want to make. Where the heck? Alright. Jemison. Actually, want to go to the Mast District.
I have something for you when you have a moment.
Thank you, Sarah, but I'm good. So I wonder if there's a limit to how many of these targets he'll give you.
Yes? You needed something?
And it is something where it's totally, like, manual. Like, you got to go back to him. It's not going to, like, pop up on your quest tracker. Hey, go talk to him again. It's like, oh, just remember. It's kind of like the mission boards. They're there if you remember to use them. But otherwise, it's like the optional things. Can I talk to him directly? No, I gotta use the intercom.
Always nice having guests.
Give me another target.
Excellent. I am just the
So these are just gonna be...
I've already
This is kind of like the mission board where you go get the missions to clear the planets. Yep.
I believe that slate should be sufficient to guide you to the next problem.
Yeah, so it's just target eliminations. This is a great way to get like ammo and stuff, and just quick XP. By the way, how close are we to the next ding? We're close. We're gonna go do this. Oh, I need to grab Sarah before we go though.
Authorized personnel only. Your friend has to stay here.
Well. Sure, I'm right behind you. I picked up something you might.
Speaking of coffee, I wouldn't mind drinking some more coffee. Hang on, I'm in the wrong ship.
Prepare to submit to.
Wait, I know him. He's the one that helped on Altair 2.
I'm not in my shipbreaker,
This is
man.
Captain Young.
Hey,
Please
Dad.
acknowledge. Come on,
Will
Doug. Nice
you
to
read
see
to
you.
me tonight
Been busy
before bed?
risking your ass for total strangers, huh?
Sure. I'd like that very much. You haven't asked me to do that in a long time.
And
Sorry, Cora and her
will
dad are
you
having a
do
moment.
funny voices for the characters, like you used to when I was little?
You just try and stop me.
I did not know that it had automatically switched me to this other ship. Alright, seems like I'm always coming to the rescue.
You are one of the strangest creatures I've ever met. A veritable anomaly. Do I have to? Fine. Private Psy says hi.
Hi
No
back.
more passing messages. Decorum, Marines. So, Command signed off on our unauthorized training mission. Sadly lost some men, but training accidents happen to the best of us.
You waking up, sweetie? Alright, one hell of a training mission. Honored to go through it with you.
I stand by it. You'd make a hell of a Marine. But, damn proud to know you too. Command's shipping us off to parts unknown. But would you accept the final parting gift?
Sure. We might bump into each other again.
It's a nice thought, but the galaxy's a big place. A lot of good people owe you their lives. Maybe one day some of us can return the favor. Young out.
Carrying enough clutter there, or should we find some more?
Oops, wrong place. How do I switch to my... Can I switch from here? Because I guess when I went over and ran into that ship, even though I didn't take off on it, I went into it. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I didn't realize it was going to make it my home ship because I didn't take off in it. I just sat down in the...
Captain, landing procedure initiated.
I could just turn it into a freight hauler. We'll see. Oh, it looks like we're right here. Alright, I hear another ship. I hear another ship. Yeah, I may have fast traveled or something. I don't know what it did. Why am I overburdened? Seriously, what am I carrying that's, Oh. Yeah, drop. 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 That would have been why. I may have fast traveled. Ooh, uranium. Definitely need to get that. I may have ship parts on me. You never know. Ooh, this looks interesting. No! 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 Come back! You fucker! Oh man, that was awesome. Like lined them up, took them all out, and then the ship takes off. Oh, son of a bitch. That was hilarious, though. Went over there to get a new ship and lost it. Alright, folks, let's get my ding. That's what I need here. I need to get level 22. Or 23, whatever it is. Alright. We're going up. And I'm assuming this is going to be a pretty big place. With lots of bad guys as we get diving into. Is there another one coming in? I heard it break an Atmo and I don't know where it's at. It might be up over in here. Alright, somebody said something to me. Sure as shit didn't see anybody. I heard somebody yelling at me though. Oh, you're right here.
If you're searching them, make it quick.
I gotta go up.
Looks like whoever owned this site never got to finish construction before it was overrun. What a waste of resources.
I can hear them talking, but I don't know where they're at. Industrial outpost. Occupied cave. Sarah, dummy. Fell at my feet as he ran towards you. That was awesome. God, the clip on this is so small. Where'd you go? All right. Slow it down. We got no bad guys at the moment. Peek out, motherfucker. Ah! Up and up and up we go. Oranges. Are you trying to sneak out? She's trying to sneak out before the cats wake up and hear her. Man, these places are chock full of goodies, man. Crafting supplies. These are what I usually, yeah. These are what I really want. Already. I just tried to open my Pip-Boy. I hit the B button like, where's my Pip-Boy? I need my cheese wheel. Butt shot. We got the ding. That's what I was after. Oh, hold up. Suppress calibrated maelstrom. I would love to see one of these that's automatic. Sealant. Oh, I picked up the wrong gun. I do want to check these really quick, though. Yeah, I know I'm encumbered. Anything else to pick up in here? Fire 150. Hold that thought. Nah, they're not worth it. Alright, I got my ding. That's the most important thing for me. I needed my ding-a-ling-a-ling because I could take the next rank. And now I can go back and craft weapon mods that I wanted to make. Cool. Well, that was the most important thing for me. Which means now we can get on down back to my ship. I don't even have to go there. Let's go straight back to the lodge now. Oh, I'm in combat? How about we get on the ship? Then I'm not in combat anymore. All that weightlifting and I still get encumbered? I know, right?
You are, Captain.
It's kind of redonkulous.
I hope you're having a good day.
I am, Cora. Thank you very much. Oh my God, why is there...
Adventure?
Why are there boxes all over the floor? This place is trash. Cora, you are a slob. There's toilet paper everywhere. Oh my God, Sam, take care of your kid, bro. Oh, never mind. I'm not... I forgot I was in the other ship. Never mind. I forgot what ship I was on. Where's the cargo? That was the, here it is. Now we're gonna go back to the lodge. And then I need to remember to go change my ship back to my shield breaker. But I want to go straight to the lodge because I'm carrying a ton of stuff and I'm over encumbered. All that weight lifted, what did it get me? What's up, gnarly? How goes the tending of the Starfield? The tending goes well. Why is there an alarm going off?
I have things for you.
I don't know why there's an alarm going off. Oh, never mind. I know why. Because you just raided me on. Okay, that's an intense alarm. I thought that was in game. I forgot I had that set up on. Not gonna lie, I was like, why is there an alarm going off? Or is this like New Atlantis being attacked? Thanks for the raid over on Twitch. We're multi-streaming on YouTube and Twitch, and I forgot that I had that audio cue set up. Matter of fact, audio cues shouldn't be coming through like that, so I wonder why. I bet I've got another tab. I've probably got another scene in Streamlabs open where the alert box is actually unchecked and providing audio cues is why. Thank you. Yeah, totally. I was not expecting that. I thought it was something in game. I thought there was another Terramorph attack. Alright, if I'm not mistaken, we might not have all the resources to get the T3 weapon mods. Was it receiver mods? I think so. Oh, we don't have any titanium. We need 30. Is there a place to buy titanium on New Atlantis? Anybody know? Because I need 20 more to unlock my weapon engineering rank 3. And that's what I'm going after. Let me look this up, because I honestly don't know. Jameson Mercantile and the... Okay. I don't think that I've ever been there that I know of. Jameson Mercantile. Hey guys, so it's mango season right now. Chris just cut open one. Look at the size of these mangoes, man. This is like, it looks weird because of the green screen. This is like half. She's got the other half open already. In a minute, you're dripping all over your pants, by the way. No te entiendo, ¿por qué? Ajá. ¿Sí? Porque si no puedes... Ah, entiendo la broma. It's right outside the spaceport, says Cowbell. Okay, hang on. Oh, I'm still carrying too much? What the hell? I thought I deposited everything. What am I still carrying that weighs so much? About to find out. Ship parts! Jesus. Of course it is. Well, for the purposes of this right now, we're going to store these. I always forget when I grab things out of the ship base. Right outside the spaceport. Well, I only need like 20 to get the weapon mod that I want. So...
I have something for you when you have a moment.
Alright. It's always the ship parts. Yes, it is. I'm looking for, what is it called? Jemison Mercantile right outside the spaceport. There, I haven't been there yet. Okay, that's why. Over there. Oh, sorry, citizen.